Started hit the lever, runner sent on the way from the 1400, not a bad beginning. Roy Royale and Red Rover, the first two to respond. Black Jaguar, the black cab. They are followed by Big Bird near the rail, Parvis in the orange, then Supreme Power, and Greatest Hits at the back of the field, about 6 lengths off the leader. Approaching the 1,000-metre marker, Roy Royale, a length and a quarter. Red Rove, orange sleeves and cap a second. Black Jaguar with the black cap, and Big Bird at the rail. Parvis on the outside, then Supreme Power. Greatest Hits is about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. Approaching the 700-metre area and continuing to lead is Roy Royale. Red Rover is second, Black Jaguar third, and Parv in the orange on the outside coming around them. Supreme Power, Big Bird, and then Greatest Hits. Top of the lane, 500 metres to go, and Roy Royale still leads it. Red Rover throws out the challenge. Black Jaguar on the outside, then Supreme Power. Parvis on the outside. Roy Royale still the leader. Black Jaguar, Red Rover, and Supreme Power down the inside. Greatest Hits is also running on from behind. It's Roy Royale now flat to the board. Supreme Power. Black Jaguar's trying to run on, but Supreme Power comes into the lead, and Supreme Power is going on to win. Supreme Power won it. Black Jaguar second, Roy Royale, then Red Rover and Greatest Hits. So victory for Supreme Power, and Supreme Power is victorious. This the Western Winter for the Cartsons, and they win it well. Last time out was beaten by Cage Fighter, was putting on that occasion, and then comes into the lead at about the 200-metre marker and goes on to score a good win here, Supreme Power. This is the second win from 19 outings. Second placing, if we run it across, you'll find that Black Jaguar gets second, Roy Royale, Red Rover, Greatest Hits, and they were followed by Big Bird. So the winner comes two off the left-hand side, and that is Supreme Power, who comes on well, and then tackles Roy Royale, who was the long-time leader, and then Supreme Power just bounds away from the opposition as the rider lost his stick on that one. We'll have to take a look at that replay. But the winner is Supreme Power, who is victorious, number 11 on the card. Now, race number 6 is off at 20:25, and this is our first race on the turf. It's over 2,400 metres until the running of race 6. Let's go back to the studio.
Leave it in if you... No problem. When you're ready, you can go. 11 Supreme Power put in a very good local debut on the poly track, finishing second behind Cage Fighter, and Callan Murray doing duty again for the Glen Cotson stable. Well done to you, Glenn. Well done to Fricky and the team here. And really nice to see a horse come down from Cape Town and take to the surface.
Yeah, it is. First of all, well done to Glenn and Cathy and Woodhill Racing up in Cape Town. Yeah, it is. He came from Cape Town. Glenn said he's sitting down a nice horse. He's had loads of problems, obviously. But he says, he's an honest horse and he tries his hardest. His first round here for us, he ran an absolute cracker. And the handicappers nailed him 7 points for that, which he ran to not without it. And now that he's won, it's going to be very interesting to see what they do now, because if I ran him next week, he would have run off a rating of 64. Which he never ran with tonight, and so it's going to be very interesting to see if they still keep the 7 points and nail him more. But you know what, we're knocking our heads against the wall with them, with all due respect. It's just my opinion. But you know what, getting back to the ride, Callum rode a very, very good race. He gave him a bit of a chance, especially with the lightweight in his back, and we're delighted with the win. So I also say thank you very much to the physio, Bridget. She's done a hell of a lot of work on him as well, which, you know what, if they come and run the poly, then they need all the help they can.
Well, give our best to Glenn and Cathy. Well played, dear freaks.
Yeah, and also I just want to wish all our clients and everything a prosperous new year, and hopefully we can produce some more winners.
Well played.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Let's get Callan Murray in. Yeah, talk us through the closing stages, Callan.
Yeah, I got a bit stressed up the straight. I had my stick hit out my hand, but he was always moving through so well. I didn't think he'd get beat.
Well, it just shows that, you're just growing in confidence as a young man, and you didn't need the whip.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the horse, he ran a very game race last time. I didn't really give him such a caning, and he really ran on nicely. I looked to go down the middle today because he hung his last run, and he really quickened up nicely. He didn't look to hang, and once he hit the front, he actually he looked a bit and he hesitated, but he went on with it, and he won a really nice race.
Really nice to see a horse that's come down from Cape Town and confirm that his first run in the province was certainly no fluke. You had the weight on your side, and he seems to have done it effortlessly. So a good win for this horse.
Yes, a very nice one for him. You know, the first time I rode him, I worked him back at home, and I couldn't say I was as confident as Fricky. Fricky said the horse was going to run a big race, and on his work, I wasn't really with him on that decision. But he did win a good race, and I realised that he's a horse that he doesn't really show much in the morning, and at the races he runs well.
Really nice to get one early in the new year. You're on the 2nd of Jan, our first meeting in KZN, and you've got 2 more rides left, Chillingham and, of course, Mutley.
Yes, you know, Chillingham won a game race last time. There's a bit more pace this time. It's Greyville, but he's working very well. I can't fault him. And Mutley, she's also won here. I rode her last time. I know her better now, so I'm hoping for a good run from her.
Well, give our best to all the young lads, the academy. Wish them all the best for the new year. And long may it continue your good form, young man. Keep it up.
Thank you very much, sir. Also, you know, big thanks to Fricky. He's given me support from day one, and he's teaching me a lot of things. So a big thanks to him. A big thanks to Mr. Cotton, his whole team. You know, I'm really grateful to be able to get rides from him. They're very good people. And also well done to the owners. Thank you.
Well played.
Cheers.
Lovely. That's Callan Murray riding for Glenn Cotson here. Number 11, Supreme Power. See, this horse also races in Glenn's silk. So Glenn's the happy owner here, bred by Mr. Bales. Well done to you, Glenn. Watching down in Cape Town with number 11, Supreme Power. If you caught this quartet, the numbers you'll need: 11, 3, 2 and 1. That's your provisional result. Race number 5. Coming up next will be our first race on the turf, and your chance to get involved in a pick 3, races 6, 7 and 8.